Wake up, Cincinnati. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your newscast for Friday, December 5th. Nearly a dozen low-income senior residents appeared before City Council this week, alleging they were misled by developer and former Cincinnati Bengals player Chinedum Ndukwe into renting affordable units at Victory Vistas, only to face rent hikes that doubled their costs. The residents, many on fixed incomes, said they were told they'd pay 30% of their income, but now face market rate demands. Legal aid claims the project used tax credits while exploiting a loophole to pursue higher rent via housing vouchers. Mayor Aftab Puraval called the situation unjust and potentially predatory. You can read more about this in the Cincinnati Business Courier. A Butler County commissioner is under scrutiny after a confrontation at a student housing complex in Oxford. Cindy Carpenter, a Republican commissioner since 2011, allegedly made racially charged remarks and asserted her political status during a dispute over her granddaughter's late rent at Level 27 apartments. The property manager accused Carpenter of using her role to intimidate staff. Carpenter denies the remarks were racist and said she was advocating against unfair business practices. A prosecutor found no legal wrongdoing, but criticized her behavior as, quote, beneath her elected position. She faces 2 challengers in 2026, and you can read more about this in the Inquirer. Cincinnati environmental groups are warning that a proposed federal rule change could jeopardize critical local waterways. The EPA has proposed narrowing the definition of protected waters under the Clean Water Act, excluding wetlands and streams without a continuous surface connection. The Mill Creek Alliance says the change threatens key tributaries like Cooper and Sharon Creeks and wetlands in Westchester. The group says the rollback ignores science and could reverse decades of progress in managing flood risk and pollution in the Mill Creek watershed. Public comment on the rule is open until January 5th, and you could read more about this at CityBeat. Cincinnati City Council has approved a plan allowing downtown Fountain District businesses to voluntarily collect a 1% surcharge to help fund a new Marriott Convention Headquarters hotel. Spearheaded by 3CDC, the Convention District Community Authority is expected to raise at least $1.1 million each year until the convention center renovation is complete. The tax, which only applies to participating businesses, mainly restaurants and bars, aims to support the district's economic revival during the convention center's temporary closure. Unlike typical city fees, the surcharge is optional, letting businesses weigh its potential benefits before opting in. You can read more about this at WCPO. And Kroger says it expects to name a new CEO early next year, nearly a year after the sudden resignation of Rodney McMullen amid a company ethics investigation. Interim CEO Ron Sargent told analysts the Cincinnati-based grocer is in the final stages of a, quote, thorough search and has spoken with several qualified external candidates. Kroger is seeking a leader with fresh ideas and experience managing large-scale retail operations. Since March, Sargent has overseen major cost-cutting, including store closures and layoffs affecting hundreds in greater Cincinnati. You could read more about this in the Inquirer. Before I let you go, I want to tell you our daily newscast can also arrive in your email every weekday morning. Sign up for our free newsletter at wakeupcincy.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at wakeupcincy. We are a brand new newscast podcast, so it would be wonderful if you passed us along to people you think would appreciate a complete local newscast on the go. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Cincinnati.